What's up, everyone? This should be my promotion match to Gold Rank 4. It's been a pretty decently even climb, I would say, up to this point. I got knocked all the way back to Silver 1. Oh, he's playing the cardigans, as I like to call them. And this is going to be interesting. Clearly he's a big deck player, or big brain deck player, I should say. So, we're going to see how this works. I think my build of the Blue Eyes, there was nothing never really hit. So it still should be a tier 1, or not tier 1, but at least I would say tier 2. This version that I'm running. We're going to set up for an OTK, hopefully, unless he's got something like a kite roid or a spear or something irritating like that. But if not, then this will be a great OTK all day long. Normally I wouldn't do it this way if they had back rows or anything like that, but I don't think they do. Just in case he's got something that can stop me, I'm still going to take a chunk of damage out of him with this. So as you can see, this thing runs beautifully. So we're going to swing into him, see what he's got in those 3 cards. I don't think it'll be anything. No. So we're good. And there you have it. It's still an OTK deck. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this build, I'll probably do another video here soon. Actually, I'll just go ahead and do the video now. But I'll do the video on this build. It's a little bit different than the first that I made. So I'm gonna go in here. I'll go to the deck editor. Like I said, it's been a pretty decently even climb, I would say. There's been a couple decks that's giving me a little bit of trouble, but that's to be expected. So we'll go to deck editor and show you a little bit of my deck that I'm building. This card, Snipe Hunter, is absolutely amazing. It helps so much. I can't count how many times it saved me from a defeat or a OTK. Super easy to get out. It's just a normal summon. It does seem like it's been secretly nerfed a little bit. The dice rolls seem a little iffy now, way more than before. But I would highly recommend at least getting one of these. But the version I run, it runs 2. I grinded super hard to get these things, but I think it's a staple in this deck. And then of course you got your 3 stones. They just set up amazing combos that you can have either for your synchro summons or fodder for Snipe Hunter to get rid of monsters and still have your Blue Eyes. It also brings a Blue Eyes back from the graveyard to your hand, so again, more fodder for Snipe Hunter. It's just an endless possibility of combos you can run with these. So absolutely 3 of these are a staple. It's a must. Dragon Spirit of White, same thing. I only run 2. I think 3 kind of clogs up the deck a little bit, but it is an amazing card for back row cleaning. It's mainly what I use it for. That and, you know, being able to tribute himself to bring out a Blue Eyes from my hand, so I could activate alternate if I just absolutely have to. But 2 all day long. And then of course the 3 Cosmo Brains that I run, they're for either bringing out my Snipe Hunter, and once he's done with his usefulness, I'll use Cosmo Brain to tribute him to bring out a Blue Eyes, or I can set up my stone, tribute my stone, and bring out a Blue Eyes, and then since it's in the graveyard, as soon as my turn ends, I'll have 3 monsters out on the field. Normally 2 Blue Eyes, 3,000 attack, and then this one will be 3,100. That's 9,100 attack you got sitting there. It's amazing beat stick. And like I said, the combos you can set up with this thing are absolutely nuts. So 3 is definitely a staple. Then of course you got the beautiful deck named Blue Eyes White Dragon. Gotta have 3 of them. That's just a must. Now these are the cards that I changed from my previous build, because it really wasn't getting rid of the back row like I needed it to. So I got Stamping Ground, and it lets you target a spell or trap on the field and destroy it and inflict 500 damage to your opponent. And how you get this is you got a Neo Impact. It's an ultra rare. Now this deck is so old. This is one of the first decks that I hit on this account back in 2016. So it's not a must-have, but it definitely helps the deck build, I would say. Just amazing. I run 2 of them, so that should tell you. Or if you got an ultra rare dream ticket laying around that you just don't really care to use, or you got everything else you want, I would suggest using it for this, because that deck or that box really has no other use besides this card. And then of course I just threw this in there. It's a great card, great effect. I like to use it with my stone if at all possible, but if not, then I can still use it for its regular effect. Just get rid of a card I'm not using at that point in time. If they've got no back row cards, I'll go ahead and use it for one of my back row stoppers. I'll get rid of it if I don't need it. Just amazing card. Then Raikage Break, same thing for the stone. It's great to set up and get rid of. It's amazing. And then Floodgate, that's just a buy me a turn if I just absolutely have to have it, or if they bring out a beater that's over 3100, which it does happen more often than I would like to admit. But it's great stopping power. And then of course, even back in the day, Treacherous Trap. It's a beautiful setup for the stone to go into to get rid of their monster, or if they flood the field, at least you can get rid of 2 of their monsters and still have your stone, which they'll normally attack into. It's perfectly fine. They'll only have 1 monster on the field instead of 3, so it eliminates synchro summons, XYZ summons, all that good stuff. And then for my extra deck, Vermilion Tech, it's an amazing card. You normally have at least 1 stone in the graveyard by the time you have to use this, so you just banish a tuner monster, and it allows you to destroy any card on the field, whether it be a monster card, a spell or trap card, a field, it doesn't matter, it'll get rid of anything. So it's great to also help clear back row. And then Red Dragon, I got him mainly because he's a 3000, but also for the effect of after he attacks, he'll destroy any face down defense monster, which is great to clear out the field again. I just threw him in mainly because I like him. I mean, and his effect is pretty decent if you special summon him right when you need him. Dragon monsters you control cannot be targeted by effects, so that helps out a lot. And then this big guy just got out just because he kind of supersedes my beatdowns. If I need someone with a little extra juice, then I'll bring him out, but that rarely happens. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you got any questions or you want to see some other kind of content, by all means, please drop a like, comment on the video, subscribe to us. I'll answer any questions I can, and if I can't, I will definitely research and try to help you guys out. So I hope you guys have a great day, and we will see you later.